All right. What up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be. Go ahead and click that subscribe button to be a part of the Witness gang, to join the Witness Nation. Now let's get into this, shall we? Hello, you guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be.
I'm Whitney. Keep it cute, get the boot.
All right, you guys, welcome back. This platform discusses any and all information that has been made known to the public in any way. I am not a journalist. I am a commentator, and the views and opinions expressed in this video and on Whitney D TV's YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect the opinion of Whitney D and Whitney D's YouTube channel. Now, all topics are for entertainment purposes only. Comedy, satire, TV, rated mature. Viewers' discretion is advised. Now, all commentary is alleged, but very real. And y'all know how I say very real indeed. Hey, you guys, good afternoon. I pray it's a wonderfully blessed Thursday, to say the least. Happy Friday Eve or whatever. Okay. Now, as you guys know, I, shoot, in my latter years, I was full steam ahead in regards to the dealings of R. Kelly child, but God, I'm just so over it. But not for nothing. I have been, keeping abreast to the latest of what's going on. So this particular situation is no different. Okay. So many of you guys may be aware, should be aware that R. Kelly just got his conviction and his acquittal of a few things this past September, right? Last month. So he had a hearing call on today that weirdly enough was roughly what 4 minutes. And so it's just leaving some things up in the air. And so I'm going to share my screen with you guys and read about this particular topic. But first, I want to welcome you all. Okay, welcome. Please place your city and/or state in the chat so I know where you guys are tuning from. And welcome to Whitney DTV. Okay, make sure you guys keep it cute or you will get the boot. All right, that's period, point in the blank. Okay, but I want you to stay here. I absolutely do. Okay, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. It is free. Okay, it is free. But what is not, okay, is joining the channel, and you can do so by clicking the link that's located in the description box upon the end of this here video. Okay, now if you like to tip the hostess with the most, you can do so by sending me a Cash App at WhitneyDTV 87. Okay. Now, I pride myself on saying this, that 100% of your proceeds goes back into my channel, the graphics and everything. Okay. Now, if you like to support me, you can see at the bottom of the screen all the information. If you don't have a Cash App, I have Zelle, I have PayPal, and etc. All right. Okay, and we do have a new email address. Drum roll, please. Bing! TheWhitneyDTV at gmail.com. Okay, I'm excited about this. So if you guys would like to send me an email in regards to straight talk, or just want to, chat it up with me, you want to get to me directly, send me an email, TheWhitneyDTV at gmail.com. Okay. All right, you guys. So, anywho, all right, as you guys see the topic of discussion, like I said, I guess R. Kelly had a minute a hearing or whatever, and so uh, I guess it left people confused, if you will. I don't know, child, but I'm gonna share my screen. This is reported by Chicago Tribune. Okay, so let me go ahead and get this pulled up. So I guess it's leaving questioning about his other pending cases. So let me go ahead and share my screen. All right. Just a second. Boom. All right. Let me go ahead and remove myself from the screen, and I'm going to let it I'm going to let it play out itself, okay? All right. So let me do this. Let's hear what it has to say. Let me remove the yeah, there we go. So y'all can see everything nice and clearly, okay? All right, so let me see if I can go ahead and let it read itself, because it's self-reading, and we're going to get into a little dialect about it afterwards. So
share the savings
I
at
knew
the
it was going to
JCPenney.
be a commercial, child. Let me let that run through, because anybody got time for that. I'm just letting the ad run through, you guys, and I'm going to let the article continue. You guys, and I'm sorry, making sure y'all can hear me. All right, it's almost done, and here we go. Okay.
Will R. Kelly still stand trial, Cook County cases after second federal conviction?
Few clues in 4-minute hearing. A courtroom sketch shows defense attorneys Ashley Cohen from Left and Jennifer Bongine with singer R. Kelly at the Dirksen U.S. Courthouse in Chicago on September 14, 2022. Cheryl Cook / Chicago Tribune. Twice convicted Randy B. singer R. Kelly's first hearing in Cook County Court after his Chicago federal trial left observers with little clarity about how the lingering county cases would proceed. Thursday's hearing was 4 minutes. Kelly, who is in federal custody awaiting sentencing, was not present. Attorneys got admonishments from Associate Judge Lawrence Flood that they should start looking toward a resolution of these matters or trial. Assistant State's Attorney Team McCoy Cummings said in court that prosecutors were in the process of ordering and reading transcripts from Kelly's Chicago federal trial, which concluded in mid-September. That review will help them file the appropriate motions in the county cases, she said. Kelly's attorney Stephen Greenberg, meanwhile, told Flood he believes prosecutors should dismiss the cases altogether. Flood said he would continue to have attorneys return to court each month for hearings, and if any substantive matters are scheduled, he will require Kelly's appearance in court for them. Greenberg months ago filed a formal request to throw out one of the county cases. That motion has yet to be argued. He said in court Thursday he intends to file a similar request on one of the other cases. Kelly's next court date was set for mid-November. Kelly was convicted in Chicago federal court last month on charges including child pornography related to his years of sexual abuse of his underage goddaughter and other girls. He was acquitted, however, of the explosive allegations that he rigged his initial Cook County trial in the 2000s. Sentencing in that case is scheduled for February. Kelly already was sentenced to 30 years in a separate case, after a jury in New York found him guilty of racketeering conspiracy charges alleging his musical career doubled as a criminal enterprise aimed at satisfying his predatory sexual desires. But the Cook County charges were filed before either federal case. In 4 separate indictments, county prosecutors allege Kelly sexually abused or assaulted 4 people, 3 of whom were underage girls at the time. The federal charges soon overshadowed the county cases, which were largely put on hold. Meanwhile, Kelly is fighting on at least 3 other fronts where prosecutors and civil attorneys are going after his money. Last month, U.S. District Judge and Donnelly in New York ruled that Kelly must pay one of the sexual abuse victims in his New York racketeering conviction, Jane, about $300,000 in restitution to cover herpes treatments and projected costs of her ongoing psychological therapy. Donnelly ruled that another victim who testified against Kelly in that 2021 trial, Stephanie, should also be compensated by Kelly for her herpes treatment and psychological treatment, but the judge has yet to determine an amount. The restitution to Jane and Stephanie will come on top of about $140,000 in fines and other assessments Kelly already owes in that case. Afternoon briefing. To help pay for it, Donnelly in August ordered nearly $30,000 in Kelly's prison commissary account seized and placed in an interest-bearing account controlled by the U.S. District Court clerk. One of Kelly's attorneys, Jennifer Bonjean, is appealing that order. In his Chicago federal case, prosecutors will be seeking forfeiture of up to $1.5 million from Kelly when he is sentenced by U.S. District Judge Harry Lanenweber in February. Following his conviction on child pornography charges last month, the Tribune reported that a $4 million default judgment had been entered against the singer in a lawsuit filed by a woman alleging Kelly had sexually abused her beginning when she was 16. Kelly is appealing the judge's ruling in that case. Just this week, the woman, who is also a victim at the center of one of the Cook County indictments, filed another lawsuit against Kelly, claiming he sold the rights to his compositions and lyrics to a childhood friend in an attempt to avoid paying the judgment. He also gave away his 3 Grammys as part of the scheme, the suit alleges. Chicago Tribune's Madeline Buckley contributed. Mcrapo at chicagotribune.com. Jmeisner at chicagotribune.com. Copyright 2022, Chicago Tribune. Copyright 2022, Chicago Tribune.
All right, you guys, we are back. So you guys heard that, and here's what I think in regards to everything. Hi, Miss Rogers says hi, chiming in on break. Hey, my love. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so just for those that are chiming in that don't know what's going on. Okay, so the article that we just heard from primarily is speaking about 2 different things. Well, a few things. One in particular that stood out was first and foremost that, like I was trying to tell you guys, and I did a video in regards to it, and I told you guys that Azriel was the Jane that they were mentioning. I had a few people in the comments were talking about funny thing, it being Faith, which I have to understand is that in the trial, Faith went by her name. It was only 2 people that had, it was only 2 people that went by synonyms. It was Aaliyah was Jane Doe number 1, and then well, not, I don't think it was necessary. Yeah, well, it was 2 Janes, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all can correct me. But Aaliyah was Jane Doe number 1, and then other people went by different synonyms. But Azriel was Jane Doe number 5, and then it was Jane Doe 9, and so on and stuff like that or whatnot, because we know Lizette was Jane Doe number 9. But I say all that to say the primarily Jane that was mentioned was Azriel. Okay, she was quote unquote the center of the trial, right? She was the one that had the most pending charges against R. Kelly. Okay. So it couldn't have been Faith who's going to be getting awarded the money because she went by her name. And so I was trying to clarify that in the comments, but I just wanted to be able to actually voice it. So yeah, no, and like I was trying to tell people, when they got into it, the likes of Faith and On Sort, they didn't get in it for the money. Okay, on the contrary, everybody want to throw that out there, but what y'all gotta understand, any kind of trial, be it civil, be it uh, dang, what's the other word? Criminal, you're going to get something from it financially. Hey, Shadi, you're going to get something financial from it. Y'all forget about restitution. That's going to happen regardless. Why are they so concerned? I don't know, Miss Rogers. In all honesty, if you go back to that video that I did where I said, Asriel is going to be rewarded that money, you'll see in the comments, people were like, I'm thinking are they not talking about Faith? And I was like, no, no, they're not talking about Faith. They specifically said that, she went by the synonym Jane. And we know, Aaliyah is not here to get any restitution. And they would have said, it's going to her estate or something, but they didn't say that. They said specifically the victim that went by Jane, and that she was going to be taking care of the money that was going to be going towards medicines as well as further psychology. Uh, you know, so um, if you go through the trial, it was not that many Jane Does that were prevalent in this case. A lot of people went by synonyms, but it wasn't that many that were in the courtroom that was on stand that we can signal out. I just wanted to clarify that. Also, um, in regards to what the hearing was about. Okay, so what I'm gathering is that, and we should all know that he had two different things that were up against him. He had county allegations, and then he had federal allegations. What we witnessed, what was that, August? We witnessed the federal cases. We witnessed the federal charges against him. So what happened on today was he went to hearing to see if he was going to have to worry about the state, the county, the issues, the allegations in regards to the county. So basically what we heard is it's like up in the air. They just don't know. Okay. So we still ain't even addressed the state charges. And if you ask me, I think this man needs to take a plea deal in regards to that. And Miss Rogers, I'm gonna get to your comment, but I wanted to say this before I wrap this up. I don't agree with her a lot when I say this, because I don't care too much about TK, but Tasha K was low-key right when it came to this fact of the matter about some swindling stuff going on when it comes to R. Kelly. I don't like the man. I can give two craps about him. But I say all that to say that why everybody is looking at these victims, alleged victims, the parents and all sort that are trying to get money from this man, you need to be looking at these attorneys. I'm going to sit there right there. You need to be looking at these attorneys and asking yourself, why do they keep putting this man on trial? Why are they steady taking money from this man to represent him in stuff that they know this man is guilty for? So while you guys are worried about restitution and on sort, how is he going to be paying these attorney fees? Right? Why do they keep putting him on trial? So I would have to agree with Tasha K when she said that in that perspective. But everything else I can give two craps about. He needs to be taking plea deals and sitting himself down. He's not going to win these cases, and we clearly see. So who's really after the pockets of R. Kelly? Who really need to get their hands out of his pocket? I'm just saying. But Miss Rogers says exactly, we live fine before and are living fine today. We came into this strictly for justice, and we got that. They need to move on. And that's period, Pooh. And that's what people fail to realize. The Rogers ain't it. They are established several businesses, okay? Several, okay? Why do you think Faith steps out the way she does? She doesn't need the money, okay? None of really, to be honest with you, if we just put it all out there, none of these victims, not alleged anymore, But none of these victims need any kind of financial stability. And I say that loosely in the sense of the New York trial. Okay. No shade to the Chicago, because we hear about Rashonda needing Section 8 and stuff like that. And I'm not trying to shade her or nothing like that. Clearly, she needed to use governmental assistance. However, we hear that basically, she's saying, I mean, this situation was hard. Let me get some kind of government payout in regards to it. I get it. But if I'm not mistaken, they also said at the end of the article, let me go back to it. And I'm thinking that they're talking about Rashonda. So it says right here, following his conviction on child pornography charges last month, the Tribune reported that a $4 million default judgment had been entered against the singer in a lawsuit filed by a woman alleging Kelly had sexually abused her beginning when she was 16. Oh, wait, pause. Nope, that's not it. This is another one. Whoa. Really? I think we just bypassed that. Okay, okay. So this is what I was about to say in regards to Shonda. Here we go. Just this week, the woman who is also a victim at the center of one of the Cook County indictments filed another lawsuit against Kelly, claiming he sold the rights to his compositions and lyrics to a childhood friend and attempt to avoid paying the judgment. Okay, so boom. What I'm gathering from that is Rashonda did try to file some kind of financial gain in regards to it. But here's my thing in regards to it. I don't know why people feel like it's an issue that these victims are getting compensated for their pain. What, excuse my French and close your ears, Miss Rogers, what the hell? Like, why shouldn't they be compensated for the years of scrutiny, embarrassment, and trauma that they have to go through? Deposit your check, Kelly. What are we talking about? They deserve that, much so. That, I mean, what y'all got to understand, the money is not going to take away from whatever they went through in the D's. I'm telling y'all, I've still got the memories of my afflictions. Am I hurt? Why everybody in my be trying to be in my comments and talking about heal? Okay, no, your girl is good. But what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, you still go through the issues of your trauma. You still have to tell yourself that you're okay. You still have to work. You still have to function. You still have to thrive. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, yeah, kudos. Get your coin. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the clarity. Okay, so all right. So can you clarify this truth for me? So did Rashonda file a lawsuit too? Because in the article, it states two different people. Okay. It states that it was a 16-year-old, okay, that filed the $4 million lawsuit or whatever. But then it go down and says, now just this week, the woman who is also a victim at the center of one of the Cook County indictments filed another lawsuit. Or are these the same individuals? Can you clarify that for me? Yeah, so that's pretty much it, you guys. So I guess it's just a weight game in the whole situation of, is he going to go to trial for his state allegations? Because mind you, again, he went to trial for federal. The state is pending. Okay, so Heather Truth, she's the part of the state, the state claims. She wants him to sell his stuff to pay her. Okay, so was she in the federal indictment or she's in the state indictment? State charges, I mean. Okay. All right. So we haven't heard her claims just yet. Am I right, Truth? We haven't heard her claims yet because we haven't heard the state trial, right? And y'all, I'm just getting clarity. Y'all know I want to make sure I'm not just talking out the side of my neck. And just to let you guys know, True Strong Warrior, OCOV, she lives in Chicago. She was at the trial every day. Okay. So no, she has not testified, never testified. Okay. So her charges, you guys, again, are state related. Okay. Now, mind you, we heard federal. Okay. We heard the federal trial. He got convicted federally, but he had, which was the difference in New York, he had both state and federal charges in Chicago. In New York, he had just federal charges, but in Chicago, he had both state and federal. We did not hear state charges. They did not take that to trial. That's why on the hearing on today, they were trying to figure out if he's going to go to trial for the state. Like I told you guys, for the people coming in and for the people in the back, I feel as though why everybody's upset about the restitution for these victims and the victims trying to get what is owed to them. You need to be looking at these attorneys. Why do they keep putting this man on the stand? And that's why I said, on the contrary, although I don't like TK and I don't agree with a lot of moves she makes, she doing some shiesty stuff when it comes to this whole Cardi B situation, moving her money to Africa, which I think that's kind of weird. Isn't that like a form of money laundering? Oh, no, it's not. That's whenever you got a business and you running dirty money through it. But she doing some swindling stuff, if you ask me. Hey, Aisha. But True says Robert filed a claim to revoke the lawsuit, but the judge denied his claim. Okay. All right. So yeah, you guys. So right now it's basically a waiting game when it comes to if he's going to go to trial. But like I said, if you ask me, the man needs to take a plea deal and sit his butt down and go on and serve his time. Because what is he paying these lawyers for? You know? What is he paying these lawyers for? Why y'all worrying about these victims and alleged victims getting restitution and money that's owed to them? Y'all need to be looking at these attorneys. These attorneys that are steadily keeping their hands in his pocket and putting this man on trial. And then he goes to trial only not to even testify. Like, if they're lying on you, if these allegations aren't true, you know, why not speak up? Why not speak against it? Why not be like, heck nah, I want to talk? You know? But anyways, y'all, I'm not going to drag this video out. I just wanted to bring you guys that update. I know I've been in and out of this whole R. Kelly sector stuff, which I am completely over it. I'm going to try my best to see if I can maneuver something to get to Chicago for the sentencing. I didn't get to do it with the trial, but now I know the pending date. I'm going to give my girl a truth and figure something out. You know, but not for nothing, y'all. That is pretty much it. Travis says, I'm like Jim Jive, need to pay the R. Kelly victims. Truth says, these lawyers are draining him financially. Thank you. And that's the thing, okay? Like, see, that's why, like, over here, all right, we keep the same energy. We do not like R. Kelly. Be very clear. But we always wanted him to go to trial. We didn't want nothing to happen to him in jail, okay? And we always wanted him to have the best representation so it can be fair. So it won't be no excuses, right? And here it is. We see that, not trying to be funny, but y'all should be worried about restitution. Y'all should be wondering why they keep putting this man through the scrutiny of going to trial, only for him not to testify, only for him to lose. who's paying these attorneys? Where's that money coming from? They're not doing it for free. I mean, what, you know, they're absolutely draining him. Anyways, y'all, that is the video. Tell me what y'all think in the comments below. While you guys are there, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. I'm actually going to be back tonight for Straight Talk with Whitney D. So we will be discussing two particular topics. One in particular, hold on, sorry, I had just got a text. Hold on, let me see, y'all. Making sure I'm not missing nothing. Okay. Got it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Anyways, we're going to be talking about two different topics. One in particular is I am in love with my catfish. All right, very interesting. And then wrongly accused, my life is ruined. Okay, so we're going to be talking about that on tonight. If there's something of interest, please stay tuned here on WhitneyDTV. Okay, let me get this last comment before I exit out. Travis says, when is his date for sentencing in Chicago? It is scheduled for February. Let me see. Sentencing for R. Kelly. Let me look it up for y'all. I might probably put it in there before I do. Okay, it's February 23rd. February 23rd, Travis, is his sentencing. February 23rd. Okay. And let me see. Shadi says Jennifer Bojine did a very mediocre job. She did. And I know she's charging him out the wazoo, but you know, they're so busy worried about these victims getting restitution and you know, like, are y'all not seeing how messed up this is for him in a sense of he's losing and he's going to have to pay them. It's not going to be given to him. You know what I'm saying? Like this representation, like, no, like, nah, you know what I'm saying? No, they got like, and it's unfortunate, but at the end of the day, I don't care. I mean, I just don't care. But not for nothing, you guys. I also started a series, like I always do. You know, I'm quick to do a series, but this one is pertaining to
More than 60 women have come forward to accuse Weinstein of sexual harassment, assault, and rape.
By the mid-90s, we were aware of what he was alleged to be doing.
Yes, guys. So every Tuesday, we are going to be diving deep into his trial because he has an upcoming pending trial for this month, y'all. It starts next week. Jury selections for his LA trial starts next week, and I will be covering that trial because I keep my neck on all these nasty, evil, gross, old, stanky dingaling men and or women. You can get it too, okay? It's no respectful person. I don't care if you're green, okay? Although on the contrary, everybody in my was up my wazoo because I'm trying to take the black man down. Well, no difference, okay? But not for nothing, it's every Tuesday here on WhitneyDTV, and we actually already dropped one video to let you guys know who accused him so far. Go ahead and check that out, as well as on next week, Tuesday. Tune in here. I think it's Monday, actually, Monday the 10th. We will get into his trial and the updates in regards to that, okay? But not for nothing, you guys. Like I said, that is the video. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. While you're there, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. And I will see you guys on the next video.
What the hell is wrong with you people? Every famous nigga that gets arrested is not Nelson Mandela. Yes, the government conspires to put a lot of innocent black men in jail on fallacious charges. But R. Kelly is not one of those men. We all know the nigga can sing. But what happened to standards? What happened to bare minimums? You a fan of R. Kelly? You want to help R. Kelly? Then get some counseling for R. Kelly. Introduce him to some older women. Hide his camcorder. But don't pretend like the man is a hero.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Whitney D of WhitneyDTV and the producer of When Time Stopped. And I am here to let you guys know that we are casting for When Time Stopped 2, a docu-series on childhood sexual abuse. Now, myself, along with 3 other individuals, told our stories, but we want to hear from you. Now, are you ready to tell your story? Are you a survivor or are you a parent? We would like to hear from you. Here's how you can submit. When Time Stopped 2, now casting. Seeking female and male adults ready to share their story of sexual abuse or parents of a child or children that have suffered from sexual abuse. And you are ready to speak about your journey. Email your story and contact information to WhitneyDavisplanning@gmail.com. What up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be. And I mean that. Don't be. Go ahead and click that subscribe button to be a part of Witness Gang, to join the Witness Nation. Now, I am here to let you guys know we are now accepting members. Let me stop stunning. We've been accepting members, but I'm here to tell you more information about the memberships, okay? It's just better here. Why not become a member and support your girl on a month-to-month basis, okay? Now, we have 4 different tiers that you can choose from. They'll probably be somewhere over here, okay? Not for nothing, we have Out of the Bushes for $1.99 a month, okay? And then you can become a Witness member. $3.99 a month. You can't beat that, okay? Now, if you want to take it up a notch and become a Witness gang member, just $9.99 a month, okay? Now, I see you. You want to go even further. That's great, okay? Become a Witness Nation member at $19.99. Okay, now all these proceeds go back into the channel, okay? I pride myself on doing due diligence to give you guys best quality product and content, okay? So if you love what you see here on WhitneyDTV and you want to keep it going, make sure you become a member, like right now. Like today, like go do it now, okay? Comes with a lot of different perks like members only chats and member only videos and getting updates and exclusive information before anybody does, okay? So what are you waiting for? Go become a member like now. Like right now. Duh. Bye. Shazazz Creations, your one-stop shop when it comes to customization. Totes, tees, tumblers, hats, and more. Looking for a customized gift idea for a graduation, birthday party, baby shower, or just a unique creation of your own? Check out Shazazz Creations as seen here on WhitneyDTV. Female, black owned. Use my promo in the description box down below and let her know Whitney D of WhitneyDTV sent you. Thank you.